Hello, everybody. Welcome to class. I wanted to discuss a couple things here. This is going to be your first discussion post. We will be having discussions generally on a weekly basis, most of them focused on discussing the text that we're reading in the class. Our insights into them. We'll be using quotations from the text to support our arguments. And then, of course, you will be responding to other students' initial posts, giving them some feedback, some advice, perhaps providing outside links to useful information, or telling them about an experience that you had that was similar. So this is a chance for you to get used to the discussion forum, get comfortable with that. So the first thing I'm going to say is make sure you read the instructions, not just for discussions, which will have, different instructions generally for each discussion, but for all the assignments. Read the instructions. All the assignments will have their own page. You need to make sure you're reading the instructions, following the instructions, because those are just stating the minimum that you need to do. If you can't do the minimum, you can't really pass. So make sure you're reading all the instructions carefully. Also read the information that I provide on the pages. Mostly, in this class, information on rhetoric and how to analyze literature, how to write an essay. Make sure you read that. It's there for you to help you out. Okay? So read the instructions carefully. Another thing I wanted to talk about real briefly is right now my late policy is pretty lenient. Given the circumstances in the world, I don't want to, kind of adhere to a really strict late policy. So you will see for all the work that's due, I don't really cut off the assignments, discussions, whatever. You can still post it even if it's very late. What I would recommend, though, is if you become late on one, let's say, essay, or even just a discussion assignment, the odds are that you're going to keep being late and keep falling farther and farther behind. Get your work turned in on time. It will help you more than anything. It doesn't really bother me, but it will help you so much to have your work turned in on time. Again, people who start late end up not being able to get all the work done in for the semester. It's pretty typical, pretty common. As far as late, one thing I want to talk about for late work is we will be doing peer reviews in this class before each essay. We'll be doing them in the discussion forum because I don't like the peer review, how they have peer reviews set up for assignments in Canvas. So we'll be doing peer reviews as a discussion forum. So each student will post an initial reply to the for the peer review. Basically, I'll always ask you to give a little assessment of your own essay. What do you think its strengths are? What do you think its weaknesses are? Where would you like help? Okay. Then you'll attach. Okay, and you'll see there's an attach button below in the discussion forum below the reply button, and you'll attach your essay. What's important about getting the peer review done on time is that the due date for that will be when you have peer reviews. When you get people assigned, okay, to peer review you. So make sure you get in on time, not only for that kind of technical issue, but also because people need your help. Your classmates need your help. They need some feedback. Get your peer review, your essay turned in on time, and then also give timely feedback to your classmates so they can take that feedback, revise their essay before they turn it in to me. Okay? So when we do the peer reviews, like I said, we'll be doing them as a discussion. So that means you'll initially post, and then when you need to peer review I have you peer review 3 other people. For each of those, you need to hit the reply button below their initial post and give them their peer review there. Do not use the rubric on the right side or the comments on the right side, because it makes it much more difficult for me to see what you are saying. If you do your initial discussion, as you know, from using the reply button, and then hit the reply button to other people's initial post, 3 people, then I will see a list of your initial discussion for your peer review and then your replies to 3 other people for the peer review. I'll see it all in a list. It makes it much easier for me to see that you're doing what you're supposed to do. So try to follow those directions for the discussions and the peer reviews. Okay. I think that's it for now. Welcome to the semester, and I'll talk to you soon. Thank you. Take care.